Hi, thanks for following the channel.
Muchas gracias por seguir el canal.
Thanks for likes and subs, all welcome.
Gracias por dar me gusta y suscribirse.
Round 2 complete.
Go ahead.
Hi there, we are now repelling the aircraft and we'll let you know once it's completed.
Roger.
Round 2 complete.
Go ahead.
Hi Captain, just to let you know that the aircraft is now good as requested.
Roger.
Hiya, thanks for following the channel.
Muchas gracias por seguir el canal.
Good evening from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this evening's flight to Munich. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit, and once we're airborne we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 31,000 feet. We hope to depart very shortly, we're not expecting any delays. The cabin crew will be securing the cabin before we push back until we're cleared to enclose by runway. If you could get yourselves seated and belted as quickly as possible, that would be fantastic. The weather is not looking particularly brilliant, so it might be a little uncomfortable at times as we climb to our cruise level. There's nothing to worry about, just make sure you keep an eye on the seatbelt sign and I'll turn it off once we're in clearer air. Once we're airborne we will be levelling off briefly for noise abatement as we cross the populated areas that surround the airport. We are expecting some headwinds during our cruise which may affect our flight time slightly, but we'll do our best to keep to schedule and you'll be informed of any major delays should they happen. The ground crew are currently finishing loading the baggage into the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secured in the meantime, we'll be able to make a departure as soon as they've finished. Thank you very much for flying with us, and I hope you enjoy the flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace. Brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle and 2 at the front of the cabin. More lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times.
Go ahead.
If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you.
Roger.
Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth, hold in place with the strap and pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist, click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open and seatbelt fastened. We wish you a pleasant flight, and thank you for flying with self-loading cargo.
Cockpit to ground.
Move ahead.
Disconnect ground power, please.
Roger. Stand by. Ground power has been disconnected.
Roger. Cockpit to ground.
Move ahead.
Hi, we are ready to start pushback.
Roger. Just a reminder, if you're using software, please check your virtual airline flights. You might want to start it now if you haven't already.
Roger.
Ground probe connecting.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear. Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, Captain, we're clear of the stand and you're free to start engine.
Cabin crew, please arm doors.
Please set parking brakes.
The brakes are
Unlocking gear.
Stand by, please keep your parking brake on while we monitor engine start up and disconnect the probe.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Flight is clear.
Düsseldorf Tower, good evening, flight 2507 Heavy, Boeing 777. With Bravo information, we are finishing pushback
Okay,
from
Captain. Looks
Charlie
like a
0.
good start up on all engines and forward disconnected. Fuel minutes, you're good to go.
Flight
We will get our
2507
now.
Düsseldorf Tower. Very good evening. Are you ready to copy your clearance?
Thanks for the
Affirm,
help.
we are
Head on
ready
the
to
right,
copy
we'll see you
clearance
next
and
time.
flight 2507 Heavy.
Flight 2507 Heavy. Information Bravo is correct. Federal drift cleared to Munich via DODEN, 1 Tango departure. Flight plan route. Climb initially to 5,000 feet and your squawk is 0222.
Clear to destination Munich, dotted 1 Tango departure, initial climb 5,000 feet, and runway 23 left and squawk 0222. Now flight 2507 Heavy.
Flight 2507 feedback correct.
Hi, thanks for following the channel.
Muchas gracias por seguir el canal.
Now flight 2507 Heavy, we are ready to taxi.
Now flight 2507 Heavy, please let's go first squawk 0222. Perfect. Taxi on inbound runway 23 left via Romeo Papa 4, Mike Lima 1.
Taxi to holding shore, runway 23 left via Romeo Papa 1, Michael Lima 1, and flight 2507 Heavy.
Now flight 2507 Heavy, confirm via Romeo Papa 4, Mike and Lima 1.
Romeo Papa 4, Mike Lima 1, and flight 2507 Heavy.
Correct.
Thanks for likes and subs, all welcome.
Gracias por dar me gusta y suscribirse.
Now flight 2507 heavy, wind 294 degrees, 4 knots, runway 23 left, cleared for takeoff. Have a nice flight, bye bye.
Clear to take on runway 23 left and flight 2507 heavy. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
How's things in the back?
We're seated and secured ready for takeoff.
No problem at all.
If you need anything more, just give me a call.
80 knots.
100 knots.
V1. Rotate. V2.
Positive rate and gear up. Cabin crew, resume duty.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. All details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, so you are now free to move around the cabin. However, for your safety, we do recommend that you remain seated with your belt fastened at all times during the flight. Thank you.
Señoras y señores, el capitán ha apagado la señal del cinturón de seguridad, por lo que ahora son libres de moverse por la cabina. Sin embargo, por su seguridad, le recomendamos que permanezca sentado con el cinturón abrochado en todo momento durante el vuelo. Gracias.
Hi, thanks for following the channel.
Muchas gracias por seguir el canal.
Damas y caballeros, en unos minutos comenzaremos una de nuestras películas a bordo. Si necesita auriculares, póngase en contacto con una azafata y estaremos encantados de ayudarle. Para aquellos de ustedes que trajeron los suyos, pueden enchufarlos en el reposabrazos a un lado de usted. Sintonice el canal 6 en el sistema de entretenimiento a bordo. Gracias. Damas y caballeros,
We are about to start one of our in-flight movies. If you'd like to watch, please plug in your headphones and select Channel 18 from the armrest remote. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the film.
estamos a punto de comenzar una de nuestras películas a bordo. Si quieres verlo, conecta los auriculares y selecciona el canal 18 del mando a distancia del reposabrazos. Gracias y espero que disfruten de la película.
Good evening once again from the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you're enjoying flying with us so far. We've reached our cruise level and are currently flying at an altitude of 31,000 feet. We're expecting to arrive on time as planned. Progress is going very well. You'll hear from me again once we're about to start our descent. Thank you.
Thanks for likes and subs, all welcome.
Gracias por dar me gusta y suscribirse.
Files and ensure that net bags are placed in the overhead lockers. It would be most appreciated. Thank you.
En pocos minutos estaremos comenzando el servicio de bebidas a bordo. Si pudiera, asegúrese de que todos los pasillos estén despejados y que las bolsas se coloquen en los casilleros superiores. Eso sería muy apreciado. Gracias.
around 10 minutes left to run before we start descending, just in case you wanted to bring any remaining services forward.
In that case, we'll do final room service. Some of the passengers are quickly hungry.
Not a problem.
Hi, Captain. Captain. Just give me a buzz if you need anything.
Langen radar, good evening, a flight 2507 heavy, Boeing 777, flight level 310, inbound BOMBI.
Flight 2507 Langen, hello, identified.
Identifying a flight 2507 heavy.
Damas y caballeros.
Flight 2507, proceed direct Delta Kilo Bravo.
Would you mind to repeat the direct point, a flight 2507 heavy?
Estamos a punto de servir nuestro menú de...
Flight 2507, proceed direct Dinkelsbühl VOR, it's Delta Kilo Bravo.
Mesa de bandeja esté en la posición hacia abajo y...
Proceed direct VOR Delta Kilo Bravo, a flight 2507 heavy.
Damas y caballeros.
We are about to serve our evening meals with 12 items from the snack menu. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisles. Thank you.
Estamos a punto de servir nuestra cena, así como los elementos del menú de aperitivos. Asegúrense de que su mesa de bandeja esté en la posición hacia abajo y despeje cualquier artículo del pasillo. Gracias.
Thanks for likes and subs, all welcome.
Gracias por dar me gusta y suscribirse.
Flight 2 Mike Romeo, call München 13415, tschüss. From the 249er, descend for table 110.
Descending for table 110, Lufthansa 249er.
Lufthansa 249er, call arrival 120, decimal 805, bye bye.
Arrival on 120-805 inside 249er. Ciao, ciao, dankeschön.
Milan 1 Romeo, proceed direct back T, Bravo Alpha, Tango Tango Yankee.
I proceed direct Bati.
Final to Mike Romeo, reach you 0 by 5.
Fangräder rein, to Mike Romeo, radio check.
Reach you 5.
Ah, okay. Okay, we'll try again on 13415.
Good evening once again from the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you're enjoying flying with us so far. We'll be descending in just a few minutes from now. The arrival weather...
Last flight 2507, when ready, descend flight level 250 to reach level at Dinkelsbühl, Delta Kilo Bravo VOR.
But it shouldn't have much time, if any, for the arrival. Once we do begin descending...
Ready, descend to flight level 250 and expecting the land to Bravo arrival and flight 2507.
Thanks very much for flying with us, and I'll speak to you again shortly.
Now flight 2507 negative, that's not what I told you. Descend flight level 250, reach Dinkelsbühl, flight level 250.
Would you mind to repeat the point when we are going to be at flight level 250, no flight 250?
It's the waypoint you are currently inbound to, Delta Kilo Bravo.
Delta Kilo Bravo at flight level 250, no flight 2507.
Flight 2507, start your descent now please, level 250 to Dinkelsbühl.
Start the descent now on flight 2507 here.
Visit 101, hello, identified, climb level 250.
Okay, David, radar, Kingfisher 274, climb 110, passing 08.
Hello, Kingfisher 274, Lange identified, climb flight level 190.
Depending on the distance destination air traffic, we should be landing in around 20 minutes. In the meantime, I will be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. After that, the seatbelt signs will be illuminated and you'll need to stay seated until after landing. On that note, if you need to use the toilet, then you should try to visit one now as they will be closed during the approach. You'll next hear from me after landing, so I will wish you a very good evening once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while.
Flight 2507, call Munich radar 134, decimal 150, bye-bye.
Contact Munich radar 134, decimal 150. Thank you very much for your service. The flight 2507 heavy choose.
F7, for you.
Who was calling? Call that again.
Step and FS7 as clearance. I called you before.
Yeah, and I said to you before, I'm not responsible for Innsbruck.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you understand? You're not controlling, no?
Correct. Please read my ATIS.
Okay, so I'm sorry to disturb you. Anyway, have a nice night. Goodbye.
No worries, you too.
Mansion radar, good evening, a flight 2507 heavy, reaching flight level 250, Boeing 777, over Delta Kilo Bravo.
Now flight 2507, München, hello, radar contact, descent level 160, cleared ROKIL 26 transition.
Descent to flight level 160, radar contact, and proceed to ROKIL 27 transition, the flight 2507.
Confirm ROKIL 26 transition.
King 26 transition, the flight 2507 heavy.
Ryanair 2 Mike Romeo, speed 250 or greater due to exceeding on the same Reiserouting.
25 knots or greater, Ryanair 2 Mike Romeo.
Ryanair 2 Mike Romeo, speed 270 knots.
Speed 270 knots, Ryanair 2 Mike Romeo.
Have a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly
I confirm this for Ryanair 2 Mike Romeo 123.905.
With the speed.
Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
Munich radar, Lufthansa 452, super, climb flight level 190.
Lufthansa 452 Super München, good day, radar contact. Direct Kummer, climb level 340.
Direct Kummer, flight level 340, Lufthansa 452.
NAV flight 2507, contact München 123, decimal 905, bye-bye.
Munchen 123, decimal 905, thank you very much for your service. Flight 2507 heavy 2. Munchen radar, good evening, flight 2507 heavy with Delta information, reaching flight level 160 inbound Buran.
Flight 2507 München radar low identified, descent flight level 110, expect 26 right.
Identified, is in flight level 110, expecting 23 right, and flight 2577.
Yeah, just to confirm, it's 26 right.
Correction, 26 left, right, flight 2507.
Flight 2507, proceed direct Delta Mike 429er.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is...
To direct Delta Mike 429,
Thank you.
flight 2507.
Let me know when we need to be...
Hana to Mike, when descend to 5000 feet, can I 1013.
Sending 5000 feet, can I 1013, Thomas.
Landing.
Flight 2507, descent to flight level 080.
Descend flight level 080 on a flight 2507 heavy.
Hiya, thanks for following the channel.
Muchas gracias por seguir el canal.
Eine Chumacome request speed reduction.
Chumacome speed 220 knots or greater.
2000 knots or greater, eine Chumacome.
And to Micromero, rate of descent 1500 or greater.
1500 or greater, eine Chumacome.
China to Micromero, turn right heading 170.
Right heading 170, eine Chumacome.
Max by 2507, speed 250 knots or greater, descend to 5000 feet, QNH 1013.
QNH 1013, descend 5000 feet and a flight 2507 heavy.
Max by 2507 and speed 250 knots or greater.
Speed 250 knots or greater and a flight 2507 heavy.
China to Micromero, speed 200 knots or greater.
Speed 200 knots or greater, eine Chumacome.
China to Micromero, 230, clear Dallas 26 right.
Right 220, clear Dallas 26 right, eine Chumacome.
China to Micromero, free speed tower 11875, landing channel.
Speed Tower 11875, Final Tomorrow Metro.
Now flight 2507, speed 220 knots, operator.
Speed 220 knots and flight 2507 heavy.
Thanks for likes and subs, all welcome.
Gracias por dar me gusta y suscribirse.
Kingfisher 101, München, hello, identified, expect runway 22.
Expecting runway 22.
Now flight 2507 to right, heading 170, speed 200 knots, operator.
Turn right, 190 and speed 220 knots and flight 2507 heavy.
Yeah, confirm heading is 170.
Confirm 170 and flight 2507 heavy.
Kingfisher 101, descent 4000 feet, Canada 1014.
Descending 4000 feet, Canada 1014.
Now flight 2507, turn right heading 230, clear LS 26 right.
Right heading 230, clear ILS runway 26 right and flight 2507 heavy.
Level 200, descending 167 at ROKIL, information echo.
Lufthansa 18 Victor München, hello, identified, descent level 110, expect 26 right.
Level 110, expect 26 right, because NEB, Lufthansa 18 Victor.
December.
München, hallo, Rainer 2 Mike Romeo, Mr. Approach 26 right.
Rainer 2 Mike Romeo, München, hallo, nochmal right. Identified, turn right heading 060, expect 26 right.
Right 060, expecting 26 right, Rainer 2 Mike Romeo.
Service of flight 900 Echo, flight 184, descending 170,
89 Auto, mention hello, identified, descent level 120, expect 26 right.
2026.
Localize runway 26 right and a flight to 507
First Kingfisher 101, speed 220, operator.
Speed 220, operator.
Radar good day, Kingfisher 240, descent 080, passing 100.
Kingfisher 274, mention hello, identified, expect ILS runway 22.
Expecting 22 for Kingfisher 274.
Stable localize runway 26 right and a flight to 507 heavy.
Now flight 2507, contact tower, free speed, contact tower 118705.
Tower 118.705. Thank you very much for descending a flight to 507 heavy.
Lufthansa 18 for vector, speed 250 knots, operator, descent to flight level 080.
That's a blade to speed.
Mansion Tower, good evening, a flight to 507 heavy, stable localize runway 26 right with the echo information. 9 miles.
Now flight 2507 München, tower hello, wind Tribon 0 degrees 9 knots, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 26 right and a flight to 507 heavy.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Thanks for likes and subs. All welcome.
Gracias por darme
Wind
gusta y
shear,
suscribirse.
wind shear, wind shear.
München Tower, guten Abend, D2E33, entry November 4.
Kingfisher 330 München Tower, servo advice, able intersection Alpha 12 for departure.
Alpha 12 is possible to 330.
Kingfisher 330 Honda taxi holding port runway 26 right via November and Alpha 12.
Via November and Alpha 12 holding point runway 26 right to 330.
Mansion Tower, just to confirm, are we clear to land runway 26 right?
A firm wind 310 degrees 9 knots, runway 26 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land runway 26 right, I think, in a flight to 507 heavy.
All stations, towers back in 1 minute.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Landing up to 6 right to EDDL.
Now flight 2507, vacate Alpha 4, taxi entry November 1 via Alpha 4.
Runway 26 right, vacating Alpha 4, now flight 2507 heavy.
Yes, and taxi to entry November 1 via Alpha 4, straight ahead. Fusion 330, wind 310 degrees, 9 knots, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, clear for takeoff,
However, we ask that you remain seated until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your self-loading cargo journey. For the latest news, promotions, flight and destination information, check out our official Facebook page, Twitter, or the official self-loading cargo app. Thank you.
Mansion Tower, we are expecting the taxi to our stand, or we are able to contact with April?
Danke, bis bald. München Tower, Rainer Thomas Romeo, ILS 265.
Rainer Thomas Romeo, München Tower, Servus, wind 310 degrees, 9 knots, runway 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear to land, Rainer Thomas Romeo.
Flight 2507, correct apron, 121,710, bye-bye.
Damas y caballeros, por favor permanezcan
21710, thank you very much for the service in flight 2507 heavy.
Una
Bye
vez
bye.
que eso suceda, comenzaremos a desembarcar y podrá abandonar el avión. Gracias.
Mansion apron, good evening, flight 2507 heavy, vacating 26 right, Alpha 4 with echo information.
Now flight 2507 München apron Servus, taxi to gate 115 Bravo via Whiskey 1, Charlie 3 and Echo 1.
Taxi to stand 115 via Alpha 4, Whiskey 1, Charlie 3, Echo 1, flight 2507 heavy.
The requested position is already assigned to another aircraft.
Hallo, Rainer Thomas Romeo.
Rainer Thomas Romeo, München Elbland, Servus, Taxi to Gate 182 via Whiskey 1.
182, Whiskey 1, Rainer Thomas Romeo. Lufthansa Uniform Victor, Nord Madrid.
Lufthansa Uniform Victor, München Elbland, Servus, Taxi to Gate 205 via Whiskey 2.
Whiskey 2, straight at 2205, Lufthansa Uniform Victor.
Go ahead.
Hi Captain, microphone check please.
Cabin crew, doors to manual please. Crystal clear, 5 up.
The boarding requested.
On blocks, stand 115 in a flight to 507 heavy.
Bye bye, thanks for flying.
Thank you for your service, bye bye in a flight to 507 heavy.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Hiya, thanks for following the channel.
Muchas gracias por seguir el canal.
Munich ground, good day, Bavarian 28, Papa Bravo, stand 250, with information echoed on board, request IVAO clearance to Munich.
Bavaria 28, Papa Bravo, Munich Servus, confirm you want the mic ship.
If possible, yeah, another way where the vector departure.
Bavaria 28, Papa Bravo, stand by.
Thanks for likes and subs, all welcome.
Gracias por dar me gusta y suscribirse.
Bavaria 28 Papa Bravo, confirm you're ready to copy.
Affirm.
Bavaria 28 Papa Bravo, information echo correct, startup approved, clear to München via Mike 9 November departure runway 26 right, flight by route, plant vessel to flight level 70, squawk 0475.
Cleared Munich via the Mike 9 November departure. Climb initially flight level 70, squawking 0475, Bavaria 28 Papa Bravo.
Bavaria 28 Papa Bravo, read back correct.
And Bavaria 28 Papa Bravo, request pushback.
Bavaria 28 Papa Bravo, pushback approved facing north.
Push approved, facing north, Bavaria 28 Papa Bravo.